So I was using iPhone for the last 10 years. This happened since after one friend of mine convinced me to take his iPhone for the weekend. It was iPhone 3GS back in 2010 or 12, I think 2010. And since then I was using only iPhone. I used to buy them second hand because iPhone is a very expensive phone. Everything but the iPhone 5. The iPhone 5, I got it new in the box, brand new. And but all the other phones, I have the iPhone 6, iPhone 7 Plus, and iPhone 8 Plus. I bought them second hand because they're very expensive. But now I decided to switch to Android, and I want to tell you the reasons. So number one reason is the camera. The camera in iPhone doesn't have the pause pause button in recording. So if you want to uh, take a long video but shoot only the interesting stuff, you need to take a lot of short video or make a really really long one and then edit it outside the camera application. So in Android or even in the Nokia that I had in 2008, there was a pause button. So while you record a video, you could pause, and the video was not included in the video that you shoot, and only when you resume the recording, the camera work. And this saved a lot of editing time. So in iPhone, in the native application camera, there never was an option to pause the video, and this really bugged me. In Android, it's possible to pause the video, and I like it very much. For example, the other day I went to a basketball game, and during the period of a break, there was this very talented person who bounced balls on his head, and what he do in the show is bouncing the balls, but every now and then he stops and he's talking to the audience and let them try stuff. And this part was not interesting for me. So what I could do is just film the parts where he bounces the balls, the interesting parts, and during the talking and the explaining, I pause the video. But at the end, I had like 3 or 4 or 5 minutes of video of him just bouncing the balls. The other thing that really annoyed me on the iPhone is that the space is limited, and there was no really good option for saving or adding uh, space, hard drive space to the phones. So if you bought 32 giga phones, you're stuck with 32 gigas. In Android, most of Android's phones, it is possible to add a micro SD card to the phone and duplicate or triplicate the space of the phone. This is a Samsung A7 phone. It's got a tray, small tray. You can add the micro SD card and make more space for photos and videos or whatever. You can use iCloud to stream your photos to the cloud, and then there is a feature to save on the phone the low resolution photos and save the good resolution photos on the cloud. But when I use these features, I understood that if I delete a photo from the iPhone device, it will be deleted on the cloud. And if I delete it from the cloud, it will be deleted on the phone. So it was not a real option. Call recording. If you get a very important call and you want to record it, this is not
She
possible
call
to
me
do
Mr.
on iPhone,
Bombastic, tell me
at least not for
fantastic.
free.
Touch me on me box, she
You can still do it
Hello
on
sir,
Android.
this is your one-time code. Please write it down
Using Windows and iTunes.
5658988AR-3. Good luck.
If you connect your phone to a PC with Windows and try to take a specific photo, you will find a lot of folders with a lot of names. It looks like the phone is making like 3 or 4 folders for every month, and it's a little bit difficult to find a movie or a specific photo in the phone. Using iTunes is also a little bit complicated to transfer photos or music from the computer to the phone. It's not user friendly. In this example, there is a, this is a guide for making a ringtone. So if you're using this guide correctly, it will take you about 15 minutes to create a ringtone in the iPhone. When on Android, if you got the MP3 file, you can do this like in 1 minute. A 3.5 jack input is not available on iPhones anymore, and if you still want to use this insert, you need to buy for $10 an adapter, and this is for me it's inconvenient. I have a lot of headphones with this 3.5 millimeter jack. I'm connecting speakers to the phone this way, and it's not possible to charge the phone if you are using this adapter. It will occupy the insert. The chargers sometimes get expired, and iPhone doesn't have infrared blaster, which is a very nice feature that now is also vanishing from Android devices also. But in my new phone, it still exists. And this is not my new phone. This is an LG G2, but this is the Xiaomi uh, Redmi Note 11 Pro, and I connected now like 4 devices: the air conditioner and projector and TV, and it works wonderful. You can watch me unbox the Xiaomi. So, for conclusion, iPhones are great phones. I used them for more than 10 years and it was okay. I never had really serious problems. Just that they're missing some basic features, in my opinion, and I wanted to try and take an Android phone and use it. I'm using my Android for 3 weeks now, and I'm really, really happy. Phone is great, battery is great, camera is great. It doesn't crash. It doesn't making me the issues that I remember from the Android that I had 10 years ago. So basically, I'm very happy for my decision. I think I stayed with the iPhones because it's really, really easy to transfer from an old iPhone to a newer one, and it really takes no time. But I took the time now and switched from iPhone to Android phone, and I'm uh, I'm not sure why I didn't did this before. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more videos, you should subscribe and click the little bell thingy. Thanks.